Body fat distribution plays a huge role in someone's physique. The important thing to know is that you cannot choose it or change it. It's genetic. Some people hold more fat in their lower body. Some people hold more fat in their face, arms, midsection. You know, we can be different. For someone who holds a lot of fat in their midsection, it could be really hard to have visible abs, but their legs could be really lean. For someone who holds more fat in their lower body, like I do, it can be easier to have visible abs, but their lower body won't be as lean. This was me at my leanest. You can see that my legs have a nice shape, but they're not as lean as my upper body. I'm not flexing my abs, by the way. This is how it looks like when I flex. And this was me with 13 pounds more, so before my first cut. I had visible abs even back then. So my body fat distribution allows me to have visible abs at a body fat percentage at which an average woman won't have visible abs. The point of this video. I know it's cliche, but you should compare yourself to your previous self. You will never look like someone else. We're all unique. Should you do dumbbell or barbell RDLs? What's better for building muscle? In terms of building muscle, it doesn't really matter. It's all about what's more comfortable for you. If you do barbell RDLs, you'll be able to use the power rack to unrack that first rep. When you finish your set and you maybe end up dropping the weight, you can later do a conventional deadlift and bring the bar back on the power rack for your next set. If you do dumbbell RDLs, your shoulders will be in a better position, but you'll have to take the dumbbells from the ground, which isn't really convenient, especially if you lift heavy. And it isn't really convenient to put them back on the dumbbell rack and take them again either. That's the reason why I prefer barbell RDLs. Training split is very specific. I've been lifting for 5 years and now I can see what are my strong and what are my weak points. My torso is the dominant part of my body, and the only reason why my lower body appears bigger and juicier is that I hold more fat there. So I don't have a lot of muscle mass, at least not enough for my taste. And that's why I'm prioritizing lower body training. I train my upper body 2 times a week. I don't train my chest and my front delts. I stopped training my chest 4 years ago and that's still one of my strongest points. I don't even have to flex, but here you go. Bench press is my favorite exercise and I love training chest, but that currently doesn't align with my goals and I also want to have nice and balanced physique. My calves, rear delts and triceps are my weak points, so I'm training them at the start of my upper body sessions and in that order. Abs are like any other muscle group, so if you want to develop them, you need to train them with progressive overload and take them through a significant range of motion. This is just a video of me and my husband goofing around. I'll make a video on proper ab exercises. Just like any other muscle group, abs are more visible when you're at a lower body fat percentage. Just like any other muscle group, abs can be someone's strong point and they can do less than most people and develop amazing abs. That would be me. But no matter your genetics, you can always improve their development by sacrificing a unicorn. Just kidding, I'll make a video on ab exercises. Hey girlies, here's one way to organize a glute focused routine. Choose a short position movement, a hinge pattern, a squat or lunge pattern, a kickback variant, and you're set. Like and follow for more. Also, don't just do 8 reps for every exercise. Choose a rep range like 8 to 12, 10 to 15 depending on the exercise you're doing. And when you reach the top of that rep range, you can increase the weight, which will probably drop you to the bottom of that rep range, and you slowly try adding an extra rep until you reach the top of that rep range again, and you repeat the process over and over again. And yeah, keep learning. Now I'm kind of late to the masculine energy in women who like bodybuilding topic, but I have an interesting story. When I started lifting 5 years ago, I was the only girl in the gym. And guys were talking shit about me all the time, but there was this one guy who said I'm ugly, I'm only training my glutes, and no man will ever like me because I have abs and my back is too muscular. First of all, he didn't say anything about my chest, so I'm kind of offended over here. Second of all, how did I manage to develop such a disgusting muscular upper body if I'm only training my glutes? That wasn't really nice, but I knew I liked lifting weights. I found something that I enjoy, that I'm good at. I'm doing something good for my health and not hurting anyone. So, what's the freaking problem? Some guys are like, oh, you're only training your glutes. But my upper body is too muscular and I look like a man. So what's the truth? Anyways, my back looks amazing from all that glute training. So everyone's asking which one is better for glute growth, thrusts or bridges. There's more glute activation in a bridge, but it's due to the smaller ROM. But it could be that thrusts are better for overall glute growth due to that extra range. So what should you do? Well, incorporate both over time. You can do thrusts for a few months, then bridges for a few months, or you probably have 2 leg days, so you can do thrusts in one session, bridges in the other session, and that's it. Hope that helps. Like and follow for more. Thought I have square glutes and that I need to train my glute medius more to get a rounder booty. And the trend with glute medius and upper glutes obsession is not stopping, so it made me believe I need to work on it too. But in fact, I have inverted or V-shaped glutes. This is a better picture. That upper side booty is super pronounced on my body, and obviously I don't need more of it. I need lower glutes, meaning I should focus more on those lengthened movements like RDLs, split squats, unilateral leg presses, lunges, and good mornings. Makes you think you're doing everything wrong at the gym when you watch those what I wish I knew when I started lifting videos. But I'm happy to inform you that is absolutely freaking normal not to know everything and make mistakes when you start lifting. Are you always good at something new you started doing? Come on, it's the same with lifting, so you're just early in the process. Don't hurt yourself, of course, but other mistakes are a natural part of the process. Be open-minded, ready to learn, and ask questions. I answer all of them on my page, so go ahead.